Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. James Olgethorpe, who at the age of 26 went to his local pub, got drunk, and naturally got himself in a fist fight. Now, unfortunately, the guy he was beating up died from his injuries, meaning Mr. James Olgethorpe sat in prison for 5 months until the judge decided it was just a drunken accident and he should be acquitted on the charges of murder, which meant Mr. Olgethorpe could go back to his post and continue his career as a member of the British Parliament.
Wow.
And I guess he's pretty good at his job, because this is the guy who founded the colony of Georgia, which he named after his friend George, who happened to be the King of England. So Mr. Olgethorpe's fingerprints are all across the current state of Georgia, especially here in Savannah, and especially in the historic downtown district, because this was the capital of Georgia back in the 1730s. And in fact, this district was built based on the plan of Mr. Olgethorpe, especially with these huge squares in every ward. So if you're living here, these squares are pretty great, I'm sure, to walk your dog or go for a jog, because they're so well kept and so beautiful with these sort of interesting dangling trees. And if you're a tourist, they're great because it seems like every one of these squares has a statue and some interesting historical monuments. And if you're a director of a movie, these squares are great because maybe the title character in your movie can say something like,
"My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get."
And so come along with us and join myself and my wife and daughter as we are joined by a couple special guests who are my parents as we do some sightseeing here in Savannah, Georgia.
Woohoo!
So let's go.
Let's go.
Look at baby Jean. And so this street is absolutely fantastic, and I guess you're allowed to take an alcoholic drink from the restaurant, because every bar or restaurant has a sign saying "get your drink to go," which is something new that is not allowed in most American cities. Kind of nice. I think we'll do that soon. But first, I think we're gonna go to the Prohibition Museum. I can't imagine a museum on Prohibition. One of a kind, I think. So let's check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Once during Prohibition, I was forced to live for days on nothing but food and water.
Wow. Heaven forbid.
Heaven forbid. All right, so as it turns out, in the early 1900s, the sentiment was going higher and higher in America of people who were sick of alcohol. It seemed like everybody was weighing in on what to do with the alcohol problem. There was even one lady who was taking a hatchet and going to local bars and smashing everything just to decrease alcohol sales because she was so sick of it. So on one hand, the American government was making a gazillion dollars from the taxes on alcohol sales, and on the other hand, people wanted to return to some righteous values, let's say. So in the end, the anti-alcohol people won, and in 1920, it was an amendment in the Constitution that said alcohol is federally illegal. So this had a huge, wide-ranging effects. Some whiskey manufacturers just dumped their whiskey in the gutter, and you could see children going out with buckets trying to scoop it up. So there's real, what appear to be authentic photos in this museum of children scooping whiskey out of the gutter. Not to mention, medicinal whiskey became a real thing that people would get prescribed from their doctor to get some alcohol. And obviously the rise of moonshine, which I didn't realize moonshine is a term that comes from people making it in the middle of the night out in the woods when the moon is shining.
Right.
So after that, obviously you get guys like Al Capone coming on the scene, who are the organized crime and making tons of money bootlegging and selling alcohol illegally, because although the government made it illegal, people still wanted to drink, as you can imagine. So this museum is really good, and at the end of the museum, we had to give the password and get access to this speakeasy, where we are now in a bar that's in the style of 1920s illegal alcohol selling. Now, I ordered a Boilermaker, which I ordered it because in the movie Dumb and Dumber, they get two Boilermakers when they rob those two guys at the corner store. It turns out it's a beer and a shot. The shot is moonshine, and I gotta say, tough to swallow. really tough to swallow. But like I say, the museum is really good, and in the end we get a drink.
Very nice.
So let's hit the streets and keep exploring Savannah. All right, so we've come to the riverfront where my mom is very intrigued by this boat. Beautiful looking river boat. Unfortunately, it's closed, so the best we can do is give her a photo op in the children's playground.
This is why you must make the Prohibition Museum first stop on your trip here. This is after one drink, guys.
One drink. And so we're thinking all of the buildings along here were related to the cotton exchange at one point. Meaning they were all booming industry, transporting and selling and making cotton. Although now they're all type of things, apartments and stores, and what appears to be the greatest candy shop of all time. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, Ivana, have you ever tried an apple like this?
I've tried candied apple before, but I did not like
I
it.
can't even remember, but I think vaguely in my mind I've tried a candied apple. I just remember my teeth being covered in sweet stuff and it wasn't very good.
Right.
Although these apples look pretty
I
nice,
know.
don't they?
Seeing all these apples,
look
oh my
good,
god,
right?
it makes my mouth water. So good. Pickle soda, Steve. What?
That might be good.
I don't know.
That's worth trying. Mom, would you try? Pickle flavored soda. I might get it. That's worth trying.
$3.95.
$4, come on.
All right. Oh boy.
See you later. Oh, Kim Jong-un inspired soda.
And
Doomsday lemonade.
and Canadian maple syrup soda.
How did I miss that? I was distracted by Osama and Kim. Mom. Take it and go.
Might be good. Buy two. Yum.
Oh, Dad. Breaking Bad soda.
Oh,
Los
Breaking
Polos Hermanos is Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Oh, that's a real pickle in there. That's a Warhead's extreme sour pickle.
Didn't know it was real pickle. I thought it was soda.
I thought it was a soda
There's
too.
another one, tart and tangy.
It's a real pickle in there.
It's a real pickle.
Wow. Listen, I was inclined to buy the apple as well as the pickle soda, but I settled on white cheddar popcorn. Something I know I will like. Popcorn. The open one now, no?
You gotta share?
Eat it. It's like smart food, but way more buttery.
Intense, more intense.
Intense flavor, smart food.
Better.
5-star popcorn.
Better
Now,
than smart food.
pro tip, do the old mix and match.
Mixing white cheddar and old cheddar. These are really good. Oh my goodness. This is really good. Good, right? This is really good.
My family, the Griswolds. Eating popcorn from a shopping bag in the street.
Don't hold back, I say.
Don't hold back. Although this snack, a bit salty.
It's very salty.
Maybe it's time for a cold beverage to wash this down.
It's very salty.
To go drink.
I could get some water. No, Jeannie. I'm sorry. Popcorn for you next time, okay? Now we're gonna check out the marketplace.
And so, brief stop at a souvenir shop where our daughter is mesmerized by these things. And to be fair, they're pretty mind-boggling to look at. They're not plugged in or electronic in any way. It's just metal bent in a way that the light shines off it. It looks digital, right?
Yeah,
Our
it's
daughter is
so cool.
staring at it and not blinking.
I know, right?
Locked in.
Ooh.
Kind of trippy, right?
Look, Jeannie. Ooh, you like it, huh? Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, it's not fragile. It looks fragile, right? It's quite solid.
Oh, wow. It's
You
so
spin it?
pretty. Yeah. Jeannie loves it. Beautiful. Wow.
Awesome, right?
Yeah. Best day ever. Savannah. Look, Jean. Book for you. Well, we got the greatest popcorn ever.
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there. So, in the spirit of drinking in the street, which is obviously allowed in Savannah, and in the spirit of our upcoming trip to Mardi Gras, Ivana's been to a place called Fat Tuesday,
Yeah.
where she's got what looks to be a sugar bomb with a spice rum upturned test tube in there.
Oh, gosh.
This is gonna be good, Ivana. Now, you got two flavors. What'd you get?
Lemonade and mango.
Lemonade and mango. We would have filmed more in the store, but in there was almost like a nightclub. It was loud music.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom,
The guy
boom,
was
boom.
funny though, although I couldn't hear what he was saying.
He was clearly making jokes, although it was
How do I drink this? Do I pull it out or?
up to you. Baby Jean is mesmerized by the colors. Big fan. It's a slushy. I think you gotta get the alcohol out of here though, right? It's trapped.
You think so?
The alcohol's still in there. Oh, wait. Now it's on top.
Stay for a little
Gosh,
bit.
we're new.
I'm new at this. Man, Savannah is a place to party, isn't it? Even
really
the
is.
museum got booze. Right?
Even the museums give
Which
you drinks.
museum got booze? Loving Savannah so far.
Okay, let me buy a beer and we'll sit at the riverfront.
Let's go.
Good. All right, so I got a beer. They gave me this cup, which we think is made from metal.
Yeah,
It's
10 cup.
plastic. I think it's a tin cup. Also, they ID you no matter what in Savannah. Even my mom got ID'd.
And Dad. True. We both
True.
got ID'd.
Although my mom has had a lot of Botox.
You do look young.
Oh yeah.
My dad just handsome.
Failed Botox. Failed Botox. No Botox, guys.
Anyway, cheers, Steve.
Cheers.
And we can enjoy it with our bag of
Our
popcorn.
shopping bag full of popcorn. We are living life here in Savannah.
We are living the dream, as they say.
Right, Jeannie? Yeah. Yum. And milk for Jean too, please.
Bottoms up. Gotta help the girls out when you have to help. I gotta help Ivana drink it. Cheers.
So you're doing this for her. That's your point.
Girls stick together.
You like it?
It's not bad.
Look at Jean. Total angel. Hey, sweetie pie.
I'm trying to make friends. I got the popcorn.
So, a bit of a shorter vlog today because we're still hunting the warmer weather.
Yeah.
So next stop, Jacksonville. We'll probably go as far as St. Augustine before we head west towards Mardi Gras.
Woohoo.
Stay tuned for more.
Good stop here, though.
Savannah has a lot to offer. We showed not much of it, just so much to do. If the
Yeah.
weather was 25 Celsius, you'd be in the money over here. The whole street would be full of people, I'm sure.
Right.
Good place. What did you think, Jean? Have fun?
5 stars.
5 stars, Dada.
5 stars experience today.
Very good. This is my wife. Leaves me with the baby. She's drinking and eating popcorn in the streets.
Hope I don't have to cook dinner tonight.
I gotta get one of those for the back of my dad's trailer, okay? No, I'm kidding. That's alright.